Right now at 5, a Trempealeau County pharmacy suddenly shutting its doors. How the community is reacting.
And a potentially deadly cheese recall. The brand sold in Wisconsin to look out for.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. A sudden pharmacy closure leaving a Trempealeau County community without easy access to prescriptions.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk joins us in the newsroom with the details. Grace.
The Galesville Pharmacy will officially close on February 13th. That's according to a notice posted on their doors. Pharmacy staff told News 8 Now their parent company, Hometown Pharmacy, made the decision. The location is the only pharmacy in the city of Galesville. The closest pharmacy is located in Holmen, a 15-minute drive from the Galesville Pharmacy.
Some people might not have access to transportation, or they may be elderly, homebound, and so it's going to be a segment of the population that goes unserved.
According to the notice, pharmacy staff can help customers transfer their prescriptions to a different pharmacy if needed. News 8 Now reached out to Hometown Pharmacy for comment. We're still waiting to hear back. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. Breaking tonight, thousands of Verizon wireless customers are affected by a network outage. According to Down Detector, more than 180,000 users are reporting outages across the country, with many saying their device was limited to SOS mode. The outage started around 11 a.m. The company says some of its servers remained down, leaving customers without access to voice and data services. Users also reported issues with AT&T and T-Mobile.
Fire crews responding to a structure fire in Medarie this morning. Officials say the fire started in a garage in the backyard. When crews responded, no one was in the shed and all residents were accounted for.
Primary residence is fully intact. This was a detached garage, and that building will be a total loss.
No word yet on what caused the fire, and it's still under investigation.
Wisconsin's child care subsidy program is in the spotlight after the feds froze funding in several states over fraud concerns. The Department of Children and Families held a briefing today to discuss reforms Wisconsin has made after the 2009 Cashing In on Kids investigation and recent steps to prevent fraud.
If we think that there's intentional and fraudulent activity, there's also going to be penalties and recoupments. We're going to recoup the money that is an improper payment, a transactional error. And if we think those improper payments are fraudulent, there could be legal and prosecutorial actions as well.
The federal government froze child care funding in states including Minnesota, Illinois, and California following reports of widespread fraud. Wisconsin was not on that list.
The La Crosse Main Library is wrapping up a $3 million renovation project. The project was funded through a state grant awarded in fall of 2024. It includes new large and small meeting rooms, a new creation space, and an updated computer lab.
Very cramped for several months, and it has been a tight squeeze. We're a popular building, and so a lot of people come in. It'll be nice to have space for everybody again.
Officials say a soft opening is planned for the first week of February, followed by a grand opening on March 11th.
Well, you might remember Campbell Police Department's newest recruit, K9 Phoenix.
Today, News 8 Now Seth Padilla got the chance to meet her and learn what goes into her training.
Meet Phoenix, the newest member of the town of Campbell's police department. There you go, girl, there you go. Phoenix recently joined the force and works closely with her new handler, Robert Kale. They both do hours of training and exercise every day.
These dogs are very powerful. I mean, working dogs love to work.
The effort is to ensure they are ready when duty calls. Phoenix comes with experience, and Officer Kale says now it's all about learning how to be the best team.
Having a dog that's got a little experience, obviously it's she knows the work. She knows what she's doing. So it's us figuring each other out and how we can work together effectively.
Phoenix is trained in things like tracking, apprehension, narcotics detection, and evidence recovery. Most of the funds for Phoenix come directly from the community she works for.
You know, most of the expenses for our K9 department are all fundraising. We do collect cans right outside the police department here. That just goes towards anything she needs.
They haven't decided exactly when their first community appearance is going to be, but they are extremely excited for when that happens. All right, Phoenix, okay. Officer Kale and Phoenix are an example that taking your work home is not always a bad thing. Reporting in Campbell, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Obviously, quite a change of temperatures today than we're used to. It's about a 23, 25 degree drop across the area. Now, if this was January typical temperatures, you would be talking probably below zero. But when you're in the 40s near 50, we just basically went back to where we should be, too. Right now, that was the highs. These highs are really last night, closer to just after midnight, before they fell during the day. So you can see they were quite warm, but they basically we've been in the 20s for the most part. Now, we're really been in the teens right now. Wind chills have been in the single digits, which is not as really cold for January standards. It's just been cold for us for quite a while as we have clearing skies. The winds will die down this evening. That's the good news. Cloud cover overall, clear skies, getting back down to 8 degrees, so not too far from where we should be this time of year. Notice the winds, too, getting back down below 10 miles per hour at both locations, too. So the wind chill won't be much of a factor, getting back down to 14. So later on, we do have more snow and more cold, and now we're talking more Arctic air for the next few days and the weekend. So basically, we're going back to where we should be for January type weather.
Sure sounds like that.
It is.
All right, thank you, Greg. And a reminder, you can always track weather on your block by downloading our First Warn weather app.
Protests continue across Minneapolis as we hit the 1-week mark from when an ICE officer shot and killed Renee Good. At least 6 prosecutors in the Minneapolis U.S. Attorney's Office have resigned since. Sources say one reason is pressure from the Trump administration to investigate Renee Good's widow.
Well, it just confirms what I've been seeing for days here, which is the Justice Department and the Department of Homeland Security have no interest or no intention in accurately, in an unbiased way, investigating exactly what happened.
Sources tell CBS News the Justice Department declined to conduct a civil rights investigation into the shooting.
Happening around the state, a potentially deadly cheese recall to tell you about. Pecorino Romano cheese products sold in Wisconsin have been reclassified to the highest hazard level. It's due to a possible exposure to listeria. Brands include Sam's Club, Boar's Head, and Locatelli. The Madison Police Department requesting a formal review of the deadly Abundant Life Christian school shooting. The review will evaluate the response to the incident with focus on coordination between agencies. Madison's Chief of Police, John Patterson, says the review is not about blame, but about learning and improving. Microsoft says it will cover the costs when its data centers drive up electricity bills. The company is also pledging to help pay for infrastructure upgrades. AI data centers are already increasing electric demand and costs across the country. Microsoft's $3.3 billion Mount Pleasant campus is set to go online in early 2026.
The League of Women Voters holding a civic engagement luncheon at the waterfront today. Town of Campbell Supervisor Lee Donahue and La Crosse County Supervisor Margaret Lawson gave keynote remarks. They highlighted the importance of government on the local level and critical issues facing the community.
Our mission statement is to empower voters and defend democracy. So part of the way we try to empower voters is through information and knowledge, and to increase their interest and confidence in participating in our democracy.
The League holds luncheons every month with varying themes.
Still to come tonight, thousands of Verizon customers still left without that reception, what the company says has led to the outage.
Plus, Trump weighing military action in multiple countries, how Americans are reacting to intervention abroad.
Tomorrow morning, details on a new furry friend helping people at the Monroe County Courthouse, and Art is tracking the chance for a snowy Thursday. That and more when we see you starting at 5 a.m.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
All stock ceiling fans are on sale, plus a $10 rebate at Menards. Upgrade your home with a quick install ceiling fan. They're loaded with features designed to save you time during installation. This quick install Dublin ceiling fan is $69.99 after rebate. We carry the largest selection of in-stock Hunter ceiling fans. This large room Allendale ceiling fan is available in 3 finishes, now $119.99 after rebate. Plus, get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag.
Save big money at Menards.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
We are very fortunate to have our mom in our lives. We rely on Medicaid to pay for her long-term care. When I learned that it might be cut, I met with Representative Van Orden. He promised that he would never cut Medicaid. He even signed this letter. Then he turned around and he voted for the largest Medicaid cut in history. It's absolutely devastating. We need to tell Congressman Van Orden, stop raising our health care costs.
Are you finding bathing and bathroom business has gotten more difficult? Bad hips, bad knees can pose a problem. Just getting up and down can be risky. There is a simple, affordable solution. In just a day or two, you can have a beautiful new walk-in shower, safe and easy to care for with grab bars, a handheld shower, and a seat if you like. Set an appointment with one of our designers to plan your new bath. Better products at lower prices because we care. The Board Store.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
Developing now out of Iran, at least 12,000 protesters are reportedly dead after the government violent crackdown on anti-government protests. President Trump has ratcheted up a warning to Tehran, promising retaliation if the government makes good on threats to hang protesters arrested in the demonstrations.
We've been told that the killing in Iran is stopping, and it's stopped, and it's stopping. And there's no plan for executions or an execution or executions. So I've been told that on good authority.
The U.S. forces have begun precautionary reduction of personnel from nearby U.S. bases, including an air base in Qatar.
Now a live look at the White House. Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio met foreign ministers of Denmark and Greenland earlier today. This as President Trump doubles down on his aim to take Greenland. CBS's Erica Brown has the latest.
The foreign ministers of Denmark and Greenland held a news conference after their meeting with Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio about the future of the Danish territory.
Our aim was to find a joint way forward to increase Arctic security.
It comes hours after President Trump claimed once again that the U.S. needs Greenland for national security reasons, posting on social media that it is vital for the Golden Dome that we are building.
If we don't go in, Russia's going to go in and China's going to go in. And there's not a thing that Denmark can do about it, but we can do everything about it.
Greenland, through the Kingdom of Denmark, is a NATO ally. Danish and Greenlandic officials say they have agreed to disagree with the U.S. position.
For us, ideas that would not respect territorial integrity of the Kingdom of Denmark and the right of self-determination of the Greenlandic people are, of course, totally unacceptable.
The White House posturing on Greenland has threatened to destabilize the NATO alliance, drawing bipartisan concerns on the floor of the U.S. Senate.
I've yet to hear from this administration a single thing we need from Greenland that the sovereign people is not ready and willing to grant us.
Denmark's prime minister said earlier this month that an attack on one NATO country by another would mean the end of the alliance. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
A new poll is showing Americans are against President Trump's hypothetical military interventions in other countries. 86% say they're against military force in Greenland, 70% are against action in Iran, and 57% don't support attacking suspected drug facilities in Mexico.
The FBI raiding the home of Washington Post reporter Hannah Natanson this morning. Officials say the search warrant was executed at the request of the Pentagon. According to the Washington Post, it's part of an investigation into Aurelio Perez Lugones, a federal employee suspected of mishandling classified information. We'll have more news ahead.
But first,
Yeah, unfortunately, it's back to kind of December-like weather for January, so that means snow, wind, and much colder temperatures too. So we'll track out the snow as we come up. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse delivers everything your business needs, from cleaning supplies to appliances. Get what you need when you need it. Set up your business account today and let Ace of La Crosse do the heavy lifting.
This cozy season, we invite all of our neighbors to make their bathroom the coziest room in their home. With quick installs and a lifetime warranty, we bring quality upgrades right to your doorstep. And we won't just leave you there. Our experienced team will be there every step of the way. Plus, with our easy financing available, you're able to get the comfort you want today on a budget that works for you. So upgrade your cozy room this season with River Valley Remodelers. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home, build our community.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit MaurysWestSalemKia.com.
Well, I am really happy to tell you that we have already made a commitment at Gunderson to do that. So we have asked all of our folks that when you need to fly, that you please prioritize flying out of La Crosse. We believe it's really important. It's our duty. We're the largest employer in this community, and I want to make sure that this airport is here for the long run, and we're committed to that. So people are taking that seriously and doing just that.
It's out with the old and in with the new. You know what they say, new year, new you. King Furniture is celebrating the new year with a special trade-in offer. Trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. And we'll deliver and haul away for free. Shop store-wide savings as we continue to clear out inventory and make room for new styles for 2026. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments. The King Furniture New Year sale is going on now.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse is the helpful place with the products your business needs when you need it. We service businesses of all sizes. Ask about volume discounts. Contact Jim to set up your service account today.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Stay updated while you scroll. Follow us on Instagram at WKBT News 8.
Well, as we go into the coldest part of the year, this is when our temperatures really, average temperature starts to hit the bottom towards about the second half of January. You would expect to have a lot of snowpack across the area, but it's pretty bleak as you go across the area. You can see you got to get up to northern Wisconsin even to get into that 12-inch range, and even there, it's not that impressive until you get to the UP, northern Minnesota, even the Dakotas too. So all in all, quite a lot area that's bare. Now we will pick up some over the next probably 3 to 4 days, and maybe throughout the next week as we get into this pattern, we'll see this climb up, but we're not expecting a lot of snow as you would expect in January. We typically don't see a lot of amounts of snow, just a little bit of clipper systems here and there, and that's really what we're going to see over the next several days. Right now, we got a lot of lake effect snow going over across Michigan, southwestern Michigan, and the UP too, with all the cold air, coldish air really for this time of year to be coming into the area. High pressure, and then there's a system that's taking shape just north of North Dakota. Eventually that will form a clipper that's the one that's going to dive south and really start transitioning our pattern more into what we saw in December, which was really cold with occasional snow coming through too. But this time around, our temperatures will be close to where we should be. Overnight temperatures, as I kind of skip through that fairly quick, we're going to get down to single digits. Some areas may get close to zero, but we do have increasing clouds, so they may bottom off a little bit earlier tonight and start kind of become steady or slowly rising. Tomorrow, our temperatures will climb. This is actually at sunset because they're going to continue to climb after sunset as we kind of warm up too. So pretty average temperatures too. Now the snow will be coming in. The winds won't be much of a factor until we get late in the day, but all in all, pretty typical temperatures. Now that snow won't come into focus really to about noon or in the afternoon time frame, and it's not a lot of snow, more as you go further north. As you track out by 8:30 in the morning, past the morning commute, you start seeing a little bit of snow developing just northwest of Eau Claire. This activity may or may not reach the ground at this point. As we get closer to about noon, then you're going to start seeing bands of little light snow showers developing. At this point, you will start seeing some snow. Further north you go, better shot that you're going to see some of this activity through the noon hour. As you see the temperatures continue to rise through about 3 to 4 p.m., that's when this first kind of wave comes across. And I think after that, we might see a break. And this point, late Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening, is when you might see a little bit of freezing drizzle, just a small opportunity. You can see some of that pink in there as we have a transition period here. Now we will see the snow developing once again, probably after about 6 to 7. And I think this period from about 7 p.m. to about 1 to 2 a.m. is where the bulk of the snow will probably fall, as you see coming through. Temperatures at this point, midnight, are almost 30 degrees. As I mentioned, we are rising throughout the night. And then as we go through Friday, you wake up, you see the wind starting to pick up. We're still at 30. We're going to start falling throughout the day with more snow showers continue to persist. And you can see some of these snow showers indicated by this little bump there could be quite intense going into Friday. Some snow squalls almost possibility with the cold air arriving. So some of that will kind of track down too. Snow amounts not expecting a lot. By the time we get to Saturday, look at those temperatures. Those are your high temperatures, and the wind chills could be sub-zero as well. So it's definitely a change, but it's temperatures that we kind of saw back in December that we're now seeing in January. And you can see the cold temperatures persist until about Tuesday, and then we start kind of modifying too. So not a lot of snow, 1 to 3 inches probably over the next several days, but we could have some drifting with the wind too. So there could be a little bit of a travel issue here and there.
But regardless, some cold temps on
We're
there.
back to where we should be. It's January.
Thanks, Greg.
Well, Skittles is shooting a Super Bowl ad live on someone's front lawn.
How you could be that someone. Next.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
At Toma Health, our accredited sleep services diagnose and treat sleep disorders so you can get the rest you deserve.
My name is Nick Ronke, and I'm from Toma, Wisconsin. I was having trouble staying awake during the day, and my fiance actually told me I was not breathing at night, so I decided I should come in and get tested. Now I'm getting a full night's sleep, and I feel amazing in the morning. I would recommend sleep services at Toma Health. Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Skittles is jumping into the Super Bowl ad game.
Yeah, Elijah Wood is starring in the live ad. He will play a magical creature that can be summoned by a horn to deliver Skittles. So here's the twist. The commercial will happen live on someone's front lawn. To enter, you can go to delivertherainbow.com.
That's pretty innovative.
Take it, give it to Skittles for having something that's completely out there.
Yeah, I wish I had a lawn. Otherwise, I'd enter, because that'd be cool to have them show up randomly.
Something tells me it's going to be a lawn in a warm climate come February.
Yeah, they wouldn't come here.
I don't think we have a shot.
I'm sorry, guys. Maybe you shouldn't even enter. There's no chance.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, all right. Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Start the new year off right and put your holiday money in a place it can grow. Now through January 26th, open a new Grow Up or Graduation Youth Certificate and score a bonus $26 in 2026. That's extra cash for you just for saving. Don't miss out. Visit Altra.org for details.
We hear it all the time. A company gives a homeowner a quote for replacement windows. When the homeowner hesitates, they drop the price by almost 50% if they sign today. Makes you wonder why they didn't offer that price to begin with.
They called us for a second opinion. Our price, over $5,000 less, without the sales games and for better windows.
At Clear Choice, we believe in honest pricing, no pressure, and quality you can trust.
Don't get pressured into a bad deal. Call us today.
Choose Clear Choice or something less.
It's the January clearance event at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's where you'll find incredible savings on closeouts, floor samples, and overstocks. Sofas from Flex Steel and Smith Brothers, casual dining from John Thomas and Cannondale, bedrooms by Canal Dover and Daniels Amish, and the area's best selection of quality leather from Stressless and Lazy Boy. It's all in stock, ready for immediate delivery, and all at real savings. Hurry in for the best selection during the January clearance. It's on now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
Up here, we do things a little different. We march to the beat of our own drum. We don't shy away from the cold. We face it head on. And any challenge that stands in our way doesn't stand a chance. Up here, one brand stands alone. Ford. Now, get $2,500 bonus cash on a new 2026 Ford Explorer. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
Start the new year off right and put your holiday money in a place it can grow. Now through January 26th, open a new Grow Up or Graduation U certificate and score a bonus $26 in 2026. That's extra cash for you just for saving. Don't miss out. Visit Altra.org for details.
I never had a chance to show the amount of snow for the whole period. This is Thursday all the way through Saturday, so it's a 3-day period. So not a lot of snow, but it will be some. Otherwise, the big story is the cold is coming back, so get ready for a more typical January weekend than what we had lately.
All right, plan accordingly, everyone.
I'm going to stay inside. That does it for us at 5.
We'll see you back at 6.